Good afternoon. This is Scott with One United, and I just want to go over the fronter script so that you guys can get an idea of what's been working. The goal of this script is to transfer customers who are wanting to speak to an American agent about life insurance. The customer's not really interested. They're giving you objections right up front. You can barely understand them. You're having a hard time getting information out of them. Just hang up the phone and get on to the next call. We've got plenty of leads. So we don't need to live and die off of one person that we can't understand. It's better not to transfer that customer that you can't understand on the phone, or you're having a hard time getting information out of them. It's better just hang up and get a better one and send our agents to keep the agents happy so that they keep buying more leads and keep us all, employed. So here's how the script goes. I'm going to just kind of read it and then kind of role play at the same time. But one thing that I've noticed, especially from our overseas call centers, is everybody wants to speak really fast. And on the English side, on the American side, they can't understand you. So they're almost just agreeing to get you off the phone because they have no idea what you're talking about. That's not a good lead. You have to talk slow, and when things are capitalized, you want to really punctuate those. So when you're calling them, when they answer the phone, you want to say, "Hi, this is Jeff with Senior Benefits. How are you today?" Let them talk, and then once they're done, say, "Good. I'm calling to let you know of a new, low-cost, final expense life insurance plan that has just been approved in whatever state they're in." So if they're in Ohio, say in Ohio. Now it's designed to cover 100% of your final expenses, and it's completely tax-free to your family. Now also right now, this policy requires no physical exam, no doctor's visit, and no blood work. We can get you qualified right over the phone in as little as 5 to 10 minutes. And also, we do not require any payment today. Now, funeral costs range from anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000. So it is important to have a policy that covers this so that your family's not left with the bill. And many people like yourself enjoy having the peace of mind that their final expenses are taken care of, so that burden is not left to their family. Wouldn't you agree? And then let them answer. Now, we have live local agents who can share this information and see what you qualify for in only a few minutes. Before I transfer you to our local agent, I just need to ask you a few basic questions. The first one is, will this information on burial insurance be just for you or for a spouse or a loved one? If they say just for me, that's great. If they say for a spouse, okay, what is their name and how old are they? Make sure you get their name and their age. Now, if you decide to choose a coverage or one of our plans, who would you assign as the beneficiary? Where would the death benefit go to? All I need is a relationship like a spouse, son or daughter, friend or relative. And would you prefer to receive information on $5,000, $10,000 or $20,000 in coverage? Okay, great. Now I have your address here as 144 Erie Street, Galion, Ohio 44833. Is that correct? Great. And how old are you as of today? Okay, 55. Wonderful. Now, most of the carriers that we use, they offer a discount if you have a checking or a savings account. Does this apply to you? If they don't have a checking or a savings account, we can't write them, say, "Well, I'm sorry, we need to have a checking or a savings account. We can't cover you." If they answer yes, then move on. Now, do you currently use any oxygen to assist in breathing? If they say yes, say, "Are you sure it's oxygen? It's not just like a CPAP machine that you wear at nighttime." A CPAP machine is not oxygen. Oxygen is in a tank. It's oxygen, and they use it for breathing mainly with COPD. So if they say no, we can cover them. If they say yes, say, "Sorry, we can't get you covered." Now, our lowest plans range around $30, which is our lower, which is lower than a cup of coffee per day, is that affordable to you or is that outrageous? If they say, no, I can't afford $30, say, okay, well, this probably isn't for you. If they say that's not a problem, move on. If they say yes, great. And our expert agent will be able to see how much more you actually qualify for. Make sure you put that in there. And then I throw in their name once in a while. So if we're talking to Jeff, I'll be like, or if we're talking to Mary, I'll be like, so now, Mary, do you currently have any life insurance? And they'll say no. Well, it's a good thing that we have contacted you, so that you can see what you qualify for and get the peace of mind and know that you'll have some coverage. If they say yes, then you'll say, how much do you currently have? And if they say, I've got a policy for $10,000, that's fine. Are you looking to add to what you currently have? If they say yes, then you'll say, great, we will be able to get you a small policy to add to what you currently have. Now, if they say they've got $10,000 or more, and you say, are you looking to add to what you've currently got? And if they say, no, I'm just looking around to see if you guys can beat our price. So you know what? We're not allowed to replace policies anyway, so I'm sorry, we're not going to be able to help you out. We do not replace policies. We don't want people that are just looking around trying to beat the rate that they currently have. That's just a waste of time. So you must ask these questions in that order and understand how it works. Okay, so practice on that. Once you're done with that, now, Ms. Mary, it's been a pleasure speaking with you. For now, I need to get my manager on the line so that they can verify this call and information. So give me one moment. At that point, the fronter will get the manager or verifier on the phone, and you'll pass them the information. You're just going to want to pass all their information over to them. Whether you want to Skype it over to them or put it on that worksheet, you just want to verify, hey, no, I've got Mary on the phone. She's looking for burial insurance for herself. She's looking at the $10,000 plan. She's 92 years. She's 75 years old. She's got a checking account. She doesn't use any oxygen, and she currently has a small $5,000 policy, and she's looking to add to it. And once that's done, the manager will take over. The manager so this here is Fronter. Fronter's name. So they would basically say, there's what the fronter is going to relay over to the verifier. The verifier is going to take the call over. Hello, Ms. Mary, how are you today? Great. I just want to quickly review your information before we pass you over to one of our agents. And they're going to just go over the information one more time. I've got your name is this. You're looking for coverage for this. Was all the information that the fronter read to me correct? Let me verify your current insurance status. Do you currently have any life insurance? No. Okay, great. Great. It looks like you qualify for one of our plans. I'm going to go ahead and get one of our expert agents on the line. Before I do that, I'm required to read this disclosure to you. Read that disclosure. That needs to be on every call. It covers us with TCPA. Thank you. You may hear the line go silent, but please hold the line as I get the agent on the phone. Once they get the agent on the phone, the verifier will do a warm transfer with the customer, giving the agent the information. So it's going to you're going to actually say the agent's name. So Scott, this is the verifier saying, Scott, I have Mary on the phone. They are from Ohio. Their callback number, in case you get disconnected, is 419-631-6380. They're looking for coverage for themselves or their spouse. They're looking for $10,000. The beneficiary will be their spouse. They don't use oxygen, and they do have either a checking or a savings account. And then explain what they currently have with their life insurance. They currently don't have any life insurance. That's why this is so important to them. Now, Scott, did you get all of that? Do you have any questions for me before I hand the customer over to you? Great. Mary, I'm leaving you in great hands with Scott. I hope that you are able to get a policy to give you the peace of mind that your final expenses are covered. That is all from my side. You both have a blessed day. That's the entire call from the fronter to the verifier, from the verifier passing the call to the agent. It should all be done that way. If you're getting a lot of objections in there, oh, I can't afford anything. If they can't afford anything, you simply ask them, you can't afford $30 to give your family the peace of mind to know that the burden's not going to be placed on them? No, I'm broke. Hang up on them. I don't need any life insurance. Hang up on them. My son and daughter takes care of everything for me. I would need to talk to them. Hang up on them. That's never a good lead. You're never going to get the son and daughter to agree to buy their insurance. They just won't. So all these objections that you guys and gals are getting over there in Pakistan or wherever, when you get those objections, you're allowed to overcome one objection on each call. That's it. Other than that, it's kind of case by case. But if the customer keeps on hee-hawing around, they objecting, just get them off the phone, go do a new call. Everybody will be happy. We appreciate all you guys do. Have a great one.